Thanks for joining us. You've tuned into ARIRANG News. It's Wednesday, October 12th here in Korea. More reports of high-profile defection out of North Korea. According to multiple government sources, a director-level official from the North's security department defected to South Korea last year. We get more on that from our Hwang Ho-jun.
It appears North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's reign of fear is spiraling further out of control. It's emerged that a director-level official from the North Security Department defected to South Korea last year. That's according to a report out Wednesday from Seoul-based Yonhap news agency, citing a source well acquainted with North Korea. The official's departure is the latest in a series of high-profile defections, but it is like no other. North Korea's Security Department is one of the most powerful organizations in the reclusive state, as it's in charge of monitoring the North Korean people and cracking down on even the slightest anti-government activities. Most experts agree this is indicative of some serious political instability and discontent among North Korea's elite class, as Kim Jong-un struggles to gain total control over the military and the people amid harsh global sanctions that are at their strongest level ever. The Security Department official is known to have told South Korean officials that people in the North are definitely not happy with the current Kim Jong-un regime. In a related report from Tuesday, South Korea's state-run broadcaster KBS reported that nearly 10 North Koreans working at a construction site in Russia had asked South Korea's consulate general in Russia for asylum in late August. It's reportedly the first case of North Koreans asking to defect without a middleman. The Unification Ministry in Seoul has not yet confirmed or commented on either report. Hwang Ho-jun, ARIRANG News.
Meanwhile, South Korea is considering the possibility of imposing independent sanctions on North Korea before the UN Security Council adopts a new sanctions resolution for Pyongyang's fifth nuclear test last month. According to multiple government sources, Seoul could act separately to pressure the North if the Security Council does not move quickly enough to adopt a new set of measures. The source said discussions on the matter are centered on maximizing the timing to heighten pressure on the regime. South Korea's foreign ministry had earlier stated that it's reviewing a set of independent sanctions. Shifting gears now, the ruling Saenuri Party has reopened a long-running debate in Korea about revising the nation's constitution. Saenuri Party chair Lee Jung-hyun reiterated today his interest in talks on the matter, and floor leader Chung Jin-seok responded that he is willing to set up a panel to look into it. The crux of the debate is over the current single-term presidential system, which some claim has resulted in an imperial style of leadership. The presidential office of Cheongwade opposes the idea, saying it would divert attention from the administration's key priorities and trigger intense political wrangling. The opposition parties remain split over the issue, but the revisionists among them say the document does not reflect the social and political changes that have occurred since the last revision in 1987. The South Korean Army is looking into the possibility of launching a special forces aviation operation unit that could infiltrate North Korea and destroy key military infrastructure, including the regime's nuclear facilities. The plan was outlined in a report released during the parliamentary audit this afternoon at the Army headquarters in Gyeongdae, Chungcheongnam-do Province. If established, the unit will be able to conduct special infiltration operations into North Korea without support from the U.S. Forces Korea or South Korea's Army Aviation Operations Command. The search goes on for two Chinese vessels that fled after sinking a Korean Coast Guard speedboat last week off Korea's west coast. The two boats were fishing illegally in Korean waters when they rammed into the Korean boat. The Korea Coast Guard captured the names of the vessels on video and is now hunting from Incheon to Jeju Island, stretching across the entirety of Korea's western and southern exclusive economic zones. It has also asked the Chinese maritime police to cooperate. If captured, the crews will face multiple charges that include violations of fishing laws and interruption of public duty. The Korea Coast Guard is also mulling charges of attempted murder as they intentionally rammed into the speedboat until it sank. Following the incident, the Korean government has strengthened its measures against illegal fishing, and this morning, 2 Chinese fishing boats were captured by the Korean Coast Guard. They were caught fishing in Korean waters some 45 kilometers off Baekneung-do Island early this morning. No one was hurt in the process, and the fishermen are now being questioned by the Korean authorities. And that does it for this edition of ARIRANG News. Thank you for watching. Don't miss the day's top economic stories coming right up on Business Daily.